Well, two things related that are difficult. Number one is that we look at Judaism and we often think of it as a monolithic entity, never changing. And of course, that's not true. So you first have to accept the idea that Judaism starts as one thing and then changes. And it morphs from being the religion of Israel, an ancient theistic religion, which over the course of centuries is no longer compelling because its story doesn't work, right? God doesn't answer prayer and God doesn't save you. And more it evolves in this direction that I indicated earlier. And then secondly, you have what I think is the single most nefarious aspect of religious life, not just Jewish, but throughout the world. And that is the tendency for mythological or poetic or metaphoric language to be literalized, right? And so once you literalize the language, then you lose whatever, let's call it truth, that the initial metaphoric language was intended to communicate. And so we live in a...
That explains, I don't know, 80% of, Jewish thought and practice.
Well, and Christian thought and Muslim thought and maybe even Buddhist thought, the Buddhism that's practiced in the East is in many ways just as mythologically and literalist as opposed to the Buddhism that's been distilled for Western consumption. So the brilliance of religious thought is its ability to create powerful metaphoric systems. And the bugaboo of religious thought is its power to create brilliant metaphoric systems, which then turn into to being taken literally. Really, all you have to do is read the opening of Maimonides' Guide of the Perplexed, and it's all right there. He just rips apart the literalist reading of the Bible. And in doing so, I would suggest he lays the groundwork for the later mystical traditions.